Hi, I'm Mark Stelly with the City of League City Building Department. We've been talking about going green for months now, and we're actually on a building that is being built with green construction to meet LEED certification. The building is at the corner of League City Parkway and West Walker. First, I'd like to introduce Bob Campbell, the owner of Construction Masters. Come on over, Bob.
Yes, I'm Bob Campbell, the owner of Construction Masters, and I am very excited about building the first League City building, a green certified building in League City.
This is Ace Thomas. He's the project superintendent for the job since its start, I would assume. Is that correct?
That is correct. When we first began putting the building in, the owner of the CEO of the Associated Credit Union really wanted to do something energy conscious and environmentally friendly, and he wanted to have a lot of green spaces and a great place for his people to work. At that time, I don't think he'd quite envisioned LEED or green or the concept, but the more he learned about it, the more he embraced it. And so we've been very lucky to have a team on board from the beginning that did the appropriate planning and spent the appropriate money, because it does take a bit more. One of the key things is if you plan it right, it doesn't cost that much more to go green. That's one of the really great things about the LEED program is you can decide at what level you want to be green. Some of the things may have a 20 or 30 year payback. You don't necessarily have to put those in to have a green building. Many of the products that we've added to the building have a 3 to 5 year payback. Some of them are 10 to 12. But the good thing is you're getting a very, very high quality product, and that's what we all try to achieve.
Okay. Well, what level of certification are you all going to be going for this building?
Right now we are going for a minimum of silver, but we are only 2 points away from gold at this point. So.
We also have Hank Hody here with us. And Hank, I'm going to let you introduce yourself and tell us what group you're with.
Absolutely. I'm the Educational Director for the U.S. Green Building Council Galveston branch.
So to be LEED certified, their LEEDs mean something. Can you give us a little better description on, other than me just saying LEEDs mean something, and tell us what LEEDs is about?
Exactly. The LEED program means Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design. It was designed by the U.S. Green Building Council in the 90s and is being used, like we've been talking about, for green construction. There's 7 aspects of LEED, some of them being sustainable sites, water efficiency, indoor environmental quality, materials and resource, regional priority and innovation design, and then one of the most important is energy efficiency. Another aspect of the building is the waste, just like you said. The average home uses about 2 to 3 acres of trees just to produce the home, and you get tons of waste out of it and goes to the landfill. Currently, ACU is achieving an 80% construction recycled material on the job, which means 80% of the waste that's normally used during construction is being diverted from the landfill and recycled in its proper manner.
I'd like to invite Ace Thomas back into the picture and talk to him about some of the features that are being incorporated into this construction.
Thanks, Mark. I have a list here of some of the LEED features that Hank was speaking of that we've actually incorporated into this particular project. I'll just highlight them and give you a brief rundown. The major use of recyclable and/or fast replenishing products. We're recycling everything that we can. If there's a place to take it to be recycled, that's where it goes. The other thing is all the wood products that we're using are using things like FSC, which is fast growth replenishment forest. The doors have, they're made out of agrifiber, which is a new product that is fast recyclable, made out of corn stalks basically, the interiors of the doors. Another one is water conservation inside and outside of the building. We're using plumbing fixtures that have low water volume. And we're also using drip systems in the sprinklers at every opportunity. The only place we have actually sprinkler heads like you see at the golf course or at your lawn at home is strictly where we have grass. Everything else is drip system. We are using all native-born plants that coincide with the League City building codes, which are very generous as far as being able to use a lot of different products. We have, as you can see behind you, we have solar reflective and high R factor glass. Very high efficient glass. Payback on that was very good for the low dollar amount of increase. As you know, we are in an impact zone, so the glass is not cheap here anyway. But, another aspect of the building is the R30 roof built into the actual top surface of the building. Very high R factor, high reflective solar coating. It's called a high albedo coating. Very good, also a very economical roof. We've done everything we can with the 500-mile radius products that Hank was speaking about. I think we are probably about the 90% level. Things like cement may not come from here. They may come from, Mexico. A lot of cement comes from Mexico, but everything else comes right here locally, within, like I said, well within 500 miles. We've done low energy consumption lighting throughout the building. That in conjunction with the high light transfer of the glass, we still have a very light building, but we're about 25% lower than the International Energy Code on our wattage usage for a project this size. One of the key factors about green is the energy usage. That is really the nuts and bolts of the LEED Green program, because commercial buildings, I believe, in this country use about 70%, or it's a very high percentage of the electricity used in the country. We have a very high efficiency air conditioning system throughout the building with an energy management system on it that can actually be remotely controlled by computer from somewhere else in the state by the air conditioning company to help adjust a thermostat or check for problems, just to improve the efficiency of the HVAC system. Almost every adhesive, from the electrical sealants in this building to the paint, to all the caulks and the windows, everything in this building is low VOC. There are a few more items, but that's the major points of what we've done.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. Hope to see y'all all soon going green, because the city of League City is excited about it, and there's plenty of opportunities for everybody in the city to join in with us. So if you have any questions, get on the internet, look up what you can find. Let's go green.